We may not have gotten any Star Wars movies in the last 6 years, but we've gotten a bunch of Star Wars TV. Some of it, like Andor and Skeleton Crew, extremely good. Some of it, awful. I'm looking at you, Acolyte. And some of it just not so good, like I would say and qualify as Ahsoka. Ahsoka had some things going for it, but overall I thought it was a pretty unimpressive series. But they are doing a season 2. Now, one of the great things that everybody agreed was great about Ahsoka season 1 was the character Baylan, played by Ray Stevenson. Unfortunately, he of course passed away, but the character remains with us. And now we get our first real look at the new version of Baylan. The outlet reporting this, I think it's Deadline, it gives us this. No, it's The Direct, wrote the following. A new image has offered fans their first HD look at Baylan Skoll's major redesign heading into Ahsoka Season 2. Dave Filoni's force-wielding streaming series is set to return sometime next year, picking up the tale of Rosario Dawson's Ahsoka Tano and the rest of the Star Wars Rebels crew. Fans uncovered a picture of Baylan Skoll in the Ahsoka Season 2, offering the first HD look at the character's new design after the tragic death of the original Baylan actor Ray Stevenson in 2023. That still hurts, by the way. It was announced that Game of Thrones and close personal friend of Ray Stevenson's, Rory McCann, who was the Hound in Game of Thrones, would step into the role. All right, let's take a look at this full image of him here.
Sure.
That we have, so we actually get the look at the lightsaber as well.
There you go.
There it is. Listen, I think he looks great. I think he looks wonderful. Yeah. And I still remember when they made the announcement that they were going to be replacing Ray Stevenson with McCann. I thought it was so appropriate. Number one, because he's a very good actor. I think he is a great choice to step in. But also there was something poetically beautiful about it because he was such good friends with Ray Stevenson. And that really made it something special. And while I don't mean to hijack the topic, I would be remiss if I did not point out that I believe this is going to prove yet again that if a tragedy strikes and we lose, for whatever reason, an actor playing a key role, you don't discard the character. You recast. You recast. Because it's not respectful to throw the character out. That's not respecting the person we lose at all. Throwing the character out is not respect. I understand some people may mean it in respect, and I admire that. But at the end of the day, it's not respect. Carrying on the legacy, carrying on their work, that's respect. That's how you honor somebody, not burying everything with them. And I love the fact that Dave Filoni, when faced with this tragedy, said, number one, how are we best serve as stewards to the story and respect Ray Stevenson? You recast the role. You get somebody of high quality to step in, pick up the baton and say, don't worry about it, man. I've got you. I will carry this across the finish line for you. That's how you handle it. Not how Marvel handled Black Panther. All right. T'Challa was just way too important. T'Challa, the real T'Challa. He was simply too important of a character. And the work that Chadwick Boseman did in elevating that character to the pop cultural relevance and importance that he had for us as a society, to just take that character and throw it away when he tragically passed away, I think was a mistake. I know they did it in love. I know their hearts were in the right place when they did it. Totally, 100%, no debate from me. But it was still the wrong decision. And then they did it again with Princess Leia. Carrie Fisher tragically passes away. And instead of recasting, for somebody saying, don't you worry about it, Princess, we got you. We'll carry this across the finish line for you. Instead, they made the stupidest decision maybe in Hollywood history, to just recycle unused footage of her from a different movie and kind of hack and slash it and cobble it together into a new movie and somehow try to make it fit was absolutely idiotic. I think Dave Filoni has looked, I think John Favreau, I think these guys have looked at those mistakes, the mistake they made with T'Challa, the mistake they made with Princess Leia, and they said, we can't make that mistake again. Number one, because the character deserves it. But number two, because our performer who tragically passed away earned that for their work to carry on. And I love the fact that they're doing this. I hope this becomes, now listen, again, I didn't love Ahsoka season 1, or as I call it, Arm Cross, the TV series. I'm not a big fan of season 1, but I didn't think it was terrible. Right? I didn't think there were awful things about it, but there were also some really good things about it. I believe season 2 has a chance. I choose, Jonathan, to be optimistic that it has a chance. But I'll tell you what, one of the reasons it has a chance is because instead of throwing away easily, universally acknowledged as the best thing of that season, Rosario Dawson's great. Don't get me wrong. She is. I love Rosario Dawson. But Baylan was the crown jewel of season 1.
Sure.
Baylan was the best part of that series.
We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Mando. All right, guys, listen, fall's here, football season, yard work, those long work days, and yeah, that means sweat. But here's the thing, staying fresh doesn't have to be a battle. You guys know I've been using Mando, that's Mando, and this stuff actually works. Now, you know, I've been telling you guys about Mando for a while now, and when I first started using it, I wasn't sure what to expect, but Mando totally surprised me. It's not just a nice scent, it stops odor before it starts. And the sweat control, on point. I can go through a full show day, go hit the gym, and I'll still be dry. And I love that it pulls double duty with one stick that handles both odor and sweat, no reapplying, no nonsense. And it's long lasting, lasting up to 72 hours. So here's the deal. Mando's got a starter pack that's perfect if you're new. You get their solid stick, the cream tube, 2 free extras like mini body wash or deodorant wipes, and free shipping. And right now, you can get 20% off site-wide when you use my code Campea at shopmando.com. Again, that's shopmando, shopmando.com, code Campea for 20% off plus free shipping. So do yourself a favor and stay fresh this fall. Control body odor anywhere with Mando. It's not magic, it's science.
And for them to make the right decision to say, this character deserves it, our story deserves it, and Ray Stevenson deserves it, we're going to get somebody worthy, recast the role, and carry on. I hope this works out for them. I hope it turns out really successful, because I need this, Jonathan, to become the shining example for the rest of the industry, that when this happens, the right thing to do is recast.
Yeah.
And I'm really hoping, I'm hoping that works out. What did you think about the image? I think he looks a little bit different than Ray Stevenson did, but I think he looks incredible.
Well, the first thing I thought of was he's going to eat all the chickens. It's what he's going to do. All the Star Wars chickens.
Did you see the Knuckles TV series?
Yeah.
Because he was the villain. He was like the big bad. I'm like, oh my God. It was weird seeing him in such a totally different light.
Right. And a little lighter, much lighter tone. Yeah.
Much lighter tone. So I'm looking forward to seeing him play Baylan, and I hope it really does well. Rip Van Winkle is saying, listen, I want to point this out because this needs to be addressed. Rip Van Winkle in the live chat is saying, they recast Han and got crucified. That's totally a different scenario, right? Number one, Harrison Ford was still with us.
Yeah, that was a prequel of his younger years.
Yeah. Number two, it's not like they were in the middle of a new trilogy that had an ongoing, continuing Han storyline that they were forced to abandon.
Right.
So that's a radically different scenario. Listen, and they were telling a prequel, so they did not. That's the thing. It's not like they were telling a current Han Solo story. To Jonathan's point, it was a prequel. They couldn't have used Harrison Ford anyway. So that's
I'm in my 20s. This is a nice blaster. I think I'll take it for when I'm older. Much older than I
Trying to
am now.
decide what to do with my life.
Yeah.
Maybe that ship will help me. Yeah, it's just a totally different scenario, not applicable at all to this. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think of this new picture of Rory as Baylan now? I think it looks great. And what do you think of the overall decision to recast the role? I think it was 100% the right decision because it's what's best for this story and it's the best way to honor Ray Stevenson, in my opinion. Whatever you guys think about this, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.